If you could go back in time and change one historical event, which one would you choose? It's a philosophical question that's fascinated many of us at some point in our lives. The possibilities are endless, and the consequences of such a change could be profound. One of the most popular answers to this question is the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914. This event led to the outbreak of World War I, which claimed the lives of millions of people and had a lasting impact on world history. Many people wonder what would have happened if the assassination had been prevented or if the war had been avoided altogether. Others might choose to go back even further, to pivotal moments in ancient history. Perhaps they would prevent the fall of Rome, stop the burning of the Library of Alexandria, or change the outcome of the Battle of Thermopylae. But what if we looked beyond the obvious choices and considered events that are less well known? For example, what if we could prevent the development of nuclear weapons? This would have a significant impact on the world as we know it today. Or, what if we could stop the colonization of the Americas and prevent the genocide of indigenous peoples? The world would be a very different place if this had never happened. Of course, there are many events that we might want to change, but the question of whether we should is a complex one. Would changing one event simply lead to another, equally devastating event down the line? And if we could go back in time and change history, who would decide what to change and how? Ultimately, the question of whether we should change history is a philosophical one that requires us to think deeply about the consequences of our actions. It reminds us that history is not just a series of events that happened in the past, but something that continues to shape our present and future. So, if you could go back in time and change one historical event, which one would you choose? It's a question that may not have a straightforward answer, but it's one that encourages us to think about the world around us in a new and profound way.